doing this a long time, and we started with applications, right? And we used to get applications. And the doctors actually used to complete those applications in the old days. And then the office managers started doing the applications, and the brokers started doing the applications. And then as underwriters, we said, well, we don't need a 26-page application. We'll go down in a large group to a one-page app, and we'll ask these key questions, but we lose what you're doing. And even in the best application, you probably have 100 procedures on a page, if you even have that. So we don't really know what our clients are doing. And we have ISO codes, and we have class plans, and all of that stuff, and we basically take what they say they are, and we squeeze them into that box. So now, you have the possibility of seeing all of the data, all their billing data from CMS and from private pay, back to about 2014. So you can better classify the exposure. So if you think you're a large hospital institution and you're a self-insured trust, you feed off information to your actuaries, you have exposures, class 1 equivalents, if anyone remembers that term, right? So we all condense things down into something. But we're starting with a very flawed system to begin with, and there's no validity to how we've classified people, really, because we haven't used any real data to do that. So I think that's the huge advantage that I see as an underwriter. Now I can look at a 1,000-man group, and I can basically have the AI run on it, tell me all the providers that are practicing outside of their specialty, so then I can class them properly. But also, who are the outliers, and who are the outliers within their specialty? And so we use the term clustering. So if you look at the ISO codes, there's about 100 ISO codes. If you look at what are called 𝗔𝗍 codes, there's about 200 of those. So they're more sensitive than the ISO code is. But if you look at kind of what a model will cluster physicians into, you're looking at 200 to 300 clusters. So that tells us that we're not really getting that right when we look at exposures. So I think that's the real value that it brings to underwriting, and it brings it really fast. And so now I can make these decisions in minutes that would have taken me weeks before. And I'm making a much more informed decision.